Hi there, welcome back to Resident Evil 2, and now it's time to escape as Hunk in The Fourth Survivor. No one knows who he really is, all they know is his codename, Hunk.
This is Nighthawk. Come in, Alpha. Alpha, do you read?
Nighthawk, this is Hunk from Alpha Team.
Man, I thought you were all wiped out. I've been trying to...
I'm at point K-12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper, huh?
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Got it.
So, The Fourth Survivor is a time attack mode. And there are two ways to solve this mode. We either go fast as we can, or we stop and deal with enemies. We're going to do a mixture of both. So since this is a time attack mode, you're supposed to replay this mode over and over until you learn how to do it properly. And I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, so I'm going to try and dodge all the zombies I know I can dodge, and then I'll stop to stun the ones that we need to. So Hunk here is a member of the USS, those forces that tried to kill Birkin, and then were all killed by Birkin. So we're carrying the G-Virus, and we need to get out of the city so we can give it back to Umbrella. So the best way to get past zombies is to go for leg shots. We don't need to kill any zombies since we're not returning. Wasn't expecting that. We do have some survival supplies, so if we do get hit, it's not a problem. We could always heal up. Let's go through our supplies, actually. So we get given this LE5, which is similar to the submachine gun. We get given our shotgun, a pistol, and a magnum. We also get enough gunpowder to make either handgun bullets, magnum bullets, or to make shotgun. We're going to make shotgun bullets, since we're going to be using the shotgun a lot. It's the best weapon to stun enemies. So we're going to be doing this about 6 times. It's always best just to dodge those zombies all the way around. If we try and go on the inside, then the last one will grab us. So Hunk is one of the most well-equipped characters to do this with, and then we'll be doing all the different Tofus later. Some of the Tofus are stronger than Hunk, and some of them are a lot weaker. Right, so for these G-Adults over here, we're just going to trigger both of them, then run around. We do have some grenades on us, so if we do get grabbed, it's not the end of the world. But at the same time, we need to save at least 2 of our grenades for plant enemies later. So there's only one way to go through this, so we have to go the way I'm going now. Just have to wait on a loading screen, sadly. So now we're out of the sewers, we're going to go back through the police station, through the parking lot. And we're finally going to escape through the route that we entered in the second scenario. Alright, so which grenades do we have equipped? We have a knife equipped. Let's get our grenades out and throw one into this room. I am just rushing through this, but at the same time, that's kind of what you're supposed to do. So there's a licker up here. Let's shoot him with the magnum to try and stun him. Right, are we going to get away? No, I think we need to shoot it again. Oh, we missed. Right, that was very lucky that we got past him. So for most enemies, I'm just going to be sticking to the shotgun. It's a guaranteed way to stun as long as if we hit the enemy. But if we do need to mow down lots of feet, or any fast dogs, then we're going to use our submachine gun instead. So most of the rooms in this area, we can actually just go through, if we're fast enough. Okay, we got unlucky then we're getting hit by that dog. There's a low chance that we'll be hit by that dog every time we go through there, if we just try and run. Right, more zombies. So there's a liquor on that ceiling. Let's get our knife out. Right, our knife's already equipped. Let's just run into this liquor. There you go. Take my knife, liquor. I don't want it. So I've been using all of our grenades so far, but we need to make sure we keep at least 2 of them spare to escape from the plant enemies. So I won't use the rest of the grenades we have just in case I need to use all 3 of them. And over here, we meet a good old friend, Mr. X. He must have got better after Leon blew him in half. So a magnum shot to the head will stun Mr. X so he can get past.
Hunk. You're late for extraction.
Front door blocked. Gotta find another way out.
Heads up. The guys at the top just ordered a full cleanup on Raccoon City, so move fast.
Oh, come on, loading screen. Let me inside. Let me inside, loading screen. Damn it, Mr. X, I need to get through that door. Right, so the lickers are still in here from the main scenario, so we have to walk quietly. Mr. X is coming from behind. Right, we should be safe now. Not sure how that zombie didn't get stunned by our shotgun blast then. But whatever, we still got 2 grenades left, that's what's important. So we're gonna use one of them here to get by these plant guys. I was trying to see if we could use the shotgun to get past them, but we couldn't. So there's going to be 1 more set of plant enemies, and we only have 1 more self-defense item, so we need to make sure we don't use that. Right, I'm not supposed to be allowed to go through that door. There's supposed to be a zombie that knocks on it from the other side. But I guess the lag is actually helping me today, since it hindered me when I was trying to get through the door down there. Right, so this dog isn't going to bother us unless we touch it, so we're just going to keep on running. One more liquor there. And there's a zombie up here. So since that zombie's on the stairs, there's no way to use a self-defense item on him. Just run around this G-adult. No idea how he got up there from the sewers. Get off me, zombie. Right, we need to quickly go into our menu. So we do have a full heal and a shield, so we're going to use this now. Sadly, since we got bitten then, it interrupted the chat from Nighthawk, who's trying to save us. We should be able to hear that later though. I'm just gonna take this damage. Since we need to save it in case we get grabbed by a plant guy. There was a plant guy in that pack there, but luckily he didn't grab us. There we go. And now we're out. Hi, Mr. X. Let's just get out of here. Come on, Mr. X, join us on the chopper.
Why'd you come back?
I wanted to meet the Grim Reaper.
So he's going to be meeting a lot of Grim Reapers today, because we're going to do this another 5 times with the other Tofus. It's quite a nice time, 10:15. I think that's my fastest. Yep, 10:15, that's our fastest time. So now it's time for a Tofu Survivor. I don't know if I'll even be able to do this, so I might have to just end up cutting this out at the end. Because, yeah. I'm not that amazing at this game, but let's give it a try. Codename Tofu. His charm knows no bounds.
This is Nighthawk. Come in, Alpha. Alpha, do you read? Man, I thought you were all wiped out. I've been trying to... Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper, huh? Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
So, Tofu Survivor. We just have loads of knives, and then a little bit of healing. So the goal here is to get hit by enemies in such a way where we can counterattack. And also dodge as many enemies as we can. So the real trick to learning how to play Tofu is understanding how to avoid enemies. And this is definitely the best practice you're ever going to get in the game to avoid enemies with. So like I said, I've never been able to beat this, so we'll see how it goes. We have some healing in case it's needed, but the main thing we have is all of our knives. So we can counterattack like 20 times, which is how we're going to get through this. Every time we get hit when we're Tofu, we lose some of our Tofu. Right, so we're going to take the hit from this zombie. Have my knife. Damn it. Getting hit by that dog knocked us back into the attack from that guy. I was planning not to get hit then. Which is pretty much the story of this whole thing, planning not to get hit. Right, so we're going to run the long way round again. So that's the most efficient way of avoiding those guys, is running that long way. If you try and shortcut it, you'll just get bitten. So there are a few frames in vulnerability, which for me, with my low frame rate, is probably several seconds, where we can not be hit by zombies after we get grabbed. So that's going to be the other way that we get through enemies, is we push one of them back through others and then we run forward. So let's get eaten by this zombie up here so we can knock it back. Have my knife. I've got plenty of knives to go around. Come on, game. Stop with the loading, please. We're not loading a big expansive world here, we're just loading a single route to get out. Right, this room, I don't think I've really got this far with Tofu, so I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to do. Have that knife, and then we'll take the invulnerability to get upstairs. There we go. It's been a long time since I last played this game mode, so I really am just winging it from this point on, and trying to remember what I've seen others do. Right, leap at me. Now, I was hoping he would leap at me in such a way where I could stab him. What healing items do we have again? So we have a full heal and we have a shield. Okay. So we have one less heal than Hunk had. That's going to be a problem because usually I would take the shield from a full heal at this point to carry me through most of the police station. Right, gonna try and get grabbed by one of the zombies up here. In such a way where we can knock him off. Okay, somehow I made it through. I didn't intend to do that. Right, come at me, Licker. This time we'll give the Licker our knife. I do think we have more maximum HP when we're playing as Tofu. I don't know if that is accurate or not, but it was in the original version of the game. So I'm expecting it carried it over, because we have been taking quite a beating. Right, so here we actually have to dodge Mr. X. So let's take it back over here, where there's a lot of area to cover. Now we need to swing one more time. There we go. The first swing he did had too little recovery time on it, so he would have been grabbed if he tried to run past them. I run into the zombie. Knock them all back, run through.
What the hell, Hunk? You're late for extraction.
No! Damn loading screen! The loading screen got me stuck on the door and I couldn't get through. Right, let's just take the shield as well at the moment. And we're just gonna run through with all of these knives we have. I'm really failing to get grabbed when I need to. I'm not usually this good at dodging zombies. Let's just get grabbed. Okay, thanks Mr. X. If we get too far ahead of Mr. X, then he appears up here instead of following us from behind. So that's what happened there. Right, at least this time we have loads of knives to deal with these guys. Just cut the weeds. Right, let's keep going. I feel good about this run. Right, let's hope that the lag allows me to get through this door again. Excellent. I like how that's become a consistent strategy for me now. When it shouldn't even happen. Right, how many knives we got left? 9. This should be enough. So we're gonna throw our knife into the first zombie that grabs us. Make space. And run for it. Hi, Liquor. Like this guy, we need to draw downwards. Because we can't... Oh no, Mr. X is coming. We can't counter on the stairs. Okay, I think we're just going to have to take the hit. We're just going to have to take the hit. We wasted a lot of time on our shield then, sadly. I was planning to draw the zombie down here so we could counter-attack him. But yeah, that wasn't worth it. We should have just got planned for it. Right, we made it past the G adults before he noticed we were there.
Hunk, time's up.
Right, we're running very low on health now, so this could be bad. Our shield's still up for a little bit longer. We really shouldn't have waited. That might fail this for me if we run out of a shield just before the end. Right, have my knife clamped. Right, this should be good. This should be good. I feel it. Damn it, we're on the stairs. Get off me. We got Mr. X behind us. Let's give every zombie our knife. We've done it! Excellent! I didn't know if I'd actually be able to do tofu. And it's done! Excellent.
I wanted to meet the Grim Reaper.
This guy loves to meet all the Grim Reapers. So, that was tofu. I guess it's worth mentioning the fact that tofu is a big joke, which is pretty obvious, but jiggly deliciousness. 10 minutes 15 seconds, that was slightly quicker than our Hunk one. It was originally a model used to test the hit detection of your character in the original game, and then they turned it into a gameplay mode because reasons. And now let's play as Konjac. Codename Konjac, one must not underestimate his power.
This is Nighthawk. Come in, Alpha. Alpha, do you read? Man, I thought you were all wiped out. I've been trying to... Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper, huh? Relax. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
So, Konjac's the most enthusiastic piece of tofu in the world. And he comes equipped with both a flamethrower and a grenade launcher with loads of flamethrower fuel and fire grenades, as well as quite a few hand grenades as well, just in case you get caught. So he is one of the most well-equipped characters in the whole game. So Konjac can very easily kill every enemy, however the problem is that his weapons have very little stopping power. So you can see those zombies were still coming at us until they died. So even though we have very destructive weapons, they have very little hit stun. Unlike the shotgun, which was a very weak weapon with very good hit stun. So the main difficulty of Konjac is going to be overestimating what we can take. Because naturally we can take on the whole world, but if we think we can take on the whole world, we're going to get screwed. And yes, I have to say that Konjac's voice is probably one of my favourite voices out of every character in the game. It's so enthusiastic. Yes, I know Konjac. Right, let's shoot these zombies before we go anywhere. Just try burning some dogs. Oh no, we're on fire. That's good. I was worrying we'd have toasted tofu then. Right, we still need to try and rush through this though, if possible. I'd be very tempted to shoot all those zombies with our grenades. However, another zombie was getting up behind, so if we did that, we would have been bitten. So even though we have all this weaponry, it's still a better idea to try and avoid all the fights whenever we're playing Tofu. Hopefully all the sewage will wash off all those flames. So at least the big rooms are going to be easier now. Actually, you have your back to us. Let's just run. Sometimes the zombies spawn in very advantageous positions. Or advantageous, rather. Alright, so while we're in this room, we're still just going to throw a grenade. That'll be the easiest way of getting through here. So even though he grabbed us, the grenade was still in the air, so we just waited until the grenade blew him off us, rather than wasting another grenade. Hi, Liquor. So Liquor's get major hit stun from fire damage, so we can easily get past him now. I haven't mentioned it yet, but yes, the overly enthusiastic metal music of the Tofu scenario is amazing, which certainly fits Konjac. I like how the Tofu just has a flashlight over his left shoulder. So we could throw another grenade here. I don't think I hit many zombies actually. Yeah, I didn't. Right, we've been through better. Shoot him with a fire grenade. Due to the fire damage hit stun, he won't be able to jump on us after we shoot him. If we try and shoot him with any other weapon, then he's likely to still just pounce on us. Right, and here we have Mr. X. Time to throw a fire grenade at him and see how much damage that does. Actually, no. Let's make Mr. X nice and toasty. There we go. So that took around 80 flamethrower fuel to down Mr. X then. Okay, I think that hand grenade blew up while we were still holding it, but we're fine. Hand grenades don't do any damage to us.
You're late for extraction. Heads up. Guys at the top just clean up on Raccoon City, so move fast.
No, come on, loading screen. Let me in. Let me in, loading screen. Damn it, loading screen. Right, what's the health like? Okay, let's take a green herb. The loading screen was definitely the one that just made us get hit then. Let's try walking. There you go, we haven't triggered the lickers. Mr. X is still coming up from behind. So if we wait here for Mr. X, then he'll come from downstairs. Okay, let's just get out of here, actually. I was planning to wait for Mr. X to flamethrower him, but oh no, he's upstairs. Do you mind, Mr. X? I need to get past. So we don't have any blue herbs, so we can't get a shield. So that's going to be one of our main problems. How many hand grenades do we have? We still have 3. We're just going to take the damage here. I beat my grenade. Right, and let's hope that our lag continues so we can get through this next door without the zombie. Excellent. I never thought that my low frame rate would actually help me. Right, so I guess we're going to use a fire grenade in here. And hopefully that'll knock all the zombies back. So it looks like fire damage will automatically activate a hand grenade. We still have a hand grenade, right? Yeah, we have one more. We have to make sure we don't use it. That was very dangerous, because if we got grabbed then, we would have had to use our hand grenade to stop being poisoned.
Hunk, time's up. I'm not gonna just God damn it.
Hey, we actually got to hear the full voice line there, because we avoided taking damage. Right, let's just make everything in here nice and toasty. Where's Mr. X? I have no idea where Mr. X is. But it's good that he's not chasing us. I'm just gonna burn everything to a crisp. This will save a grenade if we just burn all the plant enemies. It's so beautiful just to watch the world burn. I think that's every enemy. What are you still doing? Get off me. Right, let's take our full heal. I think I can hear footsteps, so let's get a move on. Right, Mr. X is here now. Let's just make Mr. X nice and toasty. Right, I think he's down. Let's get out of here.
I wanted to meet the Grim Reaper.
Nighthawk is meeting a lot of Grim Reapers today. The whole world is just on fire for Konjac. Perfect. And we are the perfect tuners. So that took us about 2.5 minutes longer since we just stuck around to set everything on fire. Right, so now we have even more characters. So I believe that Flan and Uiro-Mochi are still going to be easy, but then I think this guy is incredibly difficult and we probably won't be able to do him due to my skill level. Then let's play as Uiro-Mochi. Codename Uiro-Mochi. No one can stop his evolution.
This is Nighthawk. Come in, Alpha. Alpha, do you read? Man, I thought you were all wiped out. I've been trying to... Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper, huh? Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
So, this guy's gimmick is loads and loads of hand grenades. So let's just go for it. I'm just going to feed every single zombie hand grenades. So hand grenades are very useful, so even though we don't actually have any normal weapons, hand grenades should be able to clear out any room of zombies if we need to. So this guy is actually deceptively powerful. It'll be much better to use them as weapons rather than as self-defense, because if you use, say, hand grenade as self-defense, then it only affects for one zombie who's attacking you. Alright, let's go for it. So this time we don't have any healing, so we have to try and avoid damage as much as possible. Just throw another grenade here. We're going to throw a grenade into the room when we get down here. Usually we just run through. Actually no, let's run through again. It is the safest way. Yeah, there's no point wasting a grenade if we don't need to. By the way, you're not allowed to go anywhere else other than the route that you have to take. So we're going to bait this guy on the left and then run past. Or we're just going to throw a grenade. That works too. Let's see whether zombie is up here, whether we can just run past him again or not. Where are you this time? You're right in the way. Okay, but you didn't want to charge at me, so that was useful. Come on, loading screens. So we're going to throw a grenade when we get into this room. Right, then just run for it. We're also going to throw a grenade and try and hit this liquor with it, because we want to avoid damage if possible. There we go. There's no way to sneak past that liquor. He's automatically aggroed once you get close enough. I'm just going to run past this zombie. He's always oblivious. And then we're going to try and run past these dogs again, like normal. We've managed not to be hit so far, so hopefully our luck will continue. Right, now let's try and get a grenade on one of these zombies over here. Right, and we're just going to run into this liquor. And then we'll grenade him. Feast on that. We're also going to throw another grenade on Mr. X as well when he comes over. How many grenades we got left? We got most of our grenades still. We're doing good. Oh, that was almost a perfect shot. It was almost right between his legs there. I just throw this grenade. That was kind of close.
What the hell, Hunk? You're late for extraction.
We're going to grenade this guy as well, just in case he decides to attack me again. We'll have a loading screen to make me wait. Come on, loading screen, Mr. X is coming, please. Right, let's walk. Avoid triggering these liquors for as long as we can. Okay, now let's run. Right, so Mr. X is going to be up here. So again, we're just going to run straight into the plant guys and let them eat a grenade. Let's run through here before the zombie attacks the door. Right, we're almost out of the police station again now. We've still got about half our grenades as well. How many grenades do we got? We got 21. Yeah, this is a lot of grenades left. Let's wait for him to break through, then throw a grenade. We're also going to throw a grenade on this liquor as well, just in case he attacks us. Alright, Mr. X is coming, let's get going. Try and take the shortcut. No, it didn't work. Alright, so Mr. X is going to be jumping down any seconds, so let's get a move on. Oh, get through the door! Okay, Mr. X hit a zombie instead of me, that was helpful. We got loads of grenades left to spam on people if we need to. Every zombie can have a grenade. Where's Mr. X? There he is. You can have some grenades as well. And let's get out of here.
I wanted to meet the Grim Reaper.
Nighthawk's meeting so many Grim Reapers today. Oh no, a zombie's eating me. It's an acquired taste. That was a lot quicker than our best Mr. Hunk go. And now it's time for Flan. Codename Flan. Danger lurks behind that sweet face.
This is Nighthawk. Come in, Alpha. Alpha, do you read? Man, I thought you were all wiped out. I've been trying to... Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper, huh? Relax. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
I think you find it's Mrs. Reaper, Nighthawk. So this time we start with the minigun, the anti-tank rockets, that's both of the big guns from the end of the game, as well as a spark shot with over 200 ammo. So this should be the easiest, however it takes ages for the spark shot to actually land an attack. So if we're getting ganked by multiple enemies, we won't be able to use this weapon. It doesn't matter where we hit the enemy with the spark shot, it still takes the same amount of time to fully do it. And I think it does do more damage if you hit a critical spot at the end. So we absolutely have the ammo to be able to take on every single enemy now. Like I said, the only problem is that we might not be able to hit them due to the duration that we need to blast them for. We also have 2 flash grenades just in case we get caught. However, we don't have any healing again, so we have to try and make sure we avoid all damage. We're still just going to try and avoid these dogs up here like normal. There we go. It's really luck compared to skill, that. Right, so this room's going to be hard because we can't exactly shoot the zombie. Otherwise, these dogs are just going to come around. So let's wait for the dogs. Ah, damn dog. Even when we're wasting all our ammo on a minigun, the dog still gets us. The minigun is incredibly powerful as well as having a lot of ammo. Like, it's able to just shred those zombie limbs. I'm still going to try and dodge this like normal. It's a tried and tested method to just run around like that. There's no point trying to change it. So the spark shot can fully stun lock a G adult. However, since there's 2 of them in this room, we can't use it. So let's instead just bait it like normal. So we also can't heal from any poison we take. So we definitely have to make sure we don't get caught by them. As you only have the 2 self-defense items and we still need them for the plants. Right, where's that zombie? We're just going to use this to stun him. Right, I'm not even going to bother finishing that one. We're just shooting him to keep him off us. Being able to both move and shoot at the same time is definitely amazing. Right, so how are we going to deal with this room? I think we're just going to shoot a rocket or minigun. Let's shoot a rocket. I think the rocket should be able to clear the room. There we go. I don't know if the if you can stun lock a liquor or not, so let's just shoot it with the minigun. I like how the barrel goes red from the overheating when you fire the minigun for too long. Just gonna run past these oblivious zombies again. I'm very tempted to shoot a rocket in this room and kill everything, but so far we've managed to get through without a problem. So let's just hope that our luck holds out. There we go. Right, I think this is a spot when we want a rocket. I've got one more rocket left. We also want to try and stun this liquor if possible. Oh, we can hear dogs. Right, if we spend too long in that room, it looks like dogs come. Now, but how do we get past this guy? We can't use the spark shot. I'm pretty sure that won't stun lock him. So I guess it's minigun time. We'll still try the spark shot and see what happens. But I don't expect it to work. Actually, it does. Amazing. There we go. Let's just run past past these zombies.
What the hell, Hunk? Late for extraction. Heads up. The guys at the top just ordered a full cleanup on Raccoon City, so move fast.
Come on, loading screen, let me in.
Bye.
Man, the minigun is amazing. Well, let's just walk. So we still have 2 flash grenades to use on the plant guys if we need to. I think he's gone upstairs now. Yeah, we're just gonna flash grenade these plants like normal, get past. We could probably shoot them with a minigun, but I prefer to make sure we definitely get past them. Right, so we got flash grenades. And let's hope that the zombie is late again on the score like normal. Excellent. Right, we're almost out now. We're going to save a rocket for that big pack right at the end. Damn it, the liquor got us. We've been doing good with avoiding that liquor. I was hoping we could again. The minigun is such a beast. I keep saying it, but it's so true. I'm just running around with G-Adult since we can't afford to waste a flash grenade. Oh, damn it, we're being injured. Right, we're almost out now. Just gotta get outside. And we still got quite a lot of our minigun to go. Get off me. There we go, and we're out. Luckily we didn't have to rely on the spark shot much after all.
I wanted to meet the Grim Reaper.
Well, sadly that's probably the last time you're going to meet the Grim Reaper, Nighthawk. Because I doubt I'll be able to do the last one. I think that's just past my skill. An exquisite sweetness. And we're in one of those vats with the other G experiments at the end of the game. Right, and now it's time to try Annin Tofu. Codename Annin Tofu, his knowledge is unending.
This is Nighthawk. Come in, Alpha. Alpha, do you read? Man, I thought you were all wiped out. I've been trying to... Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper, huh? Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Alright, let's just try and run through all these zombies while I get to bed. So, the main gimmick of Annin Tofu is that he only has the 2 handguns from the second scenario. We've seen the M19 already, it's not a bad handgun. However, the quick draw army is very slow to reload, so that's going to be a problem. We do have a lot of handgun bullets, but it doesn't really have much stopping power. And we do get given a few full heals. And we only have 1 survival knife to get us out of trouble. So we need to save that for the plant guys, but the problem is there's 2 sets of plant guys and we only have the 1 knife. So we're going to have to get through some of them just using the handgun. So the quick draw army is very quick to fire, so we'll be able to quickly pump her body full of lead to get it out of the way and stun it. However, we'd then have to swap to all of the handgun because otherwise it will take too long to reload it. So you can see how long it takes to reload this gun. So this is going to be a problem if we need to pump out a lot of damage. And we can't afford to use our knife either. We need to save it. At least we have quite a lot of healing just in case we do get caught by something. So this is harder than the original Tofu, because the original Tofu, despite having less healing, had loads of knives, so you could afford to take a lot of counterattacks. I'll just run past this guy while he's spitting out his children. So we're going to use the quick draw army whenever we need to use one of the guns. Unless of course it needs to reload, just because it is the superior handgun. Right, so we managed to get back to the police station at least. So this room's going to be a problem. We might just have to handgun down all the zombies. We have loads of ammo, so it's not going to be too hard. Then again, we can run through here if we're lucky. We need to take this damage. Get off these zombies. I think we need to, like the stairs there. Damn it, zombie, get off me! I'm trying to get to the stairs. Well, let's just have a normal heal at the moment. Get back to fine. Recover some of our lost tofu. I'm just going to try and run past this guy. Actually, no, let's try and pump him full of lead. There we go. We managed to stun him just enough. So we do have enough healing that should be able to carry us through most of this, but the main trouble is definitely going to be those plant guys. Since no amount of healing will save us if they grab us. I think that was a bit too wide. We might get caught here by a dog. No, we're fine. just going to run through these and try not to get bitten too much. Oh, that went a lot better than I expected. Right, I'm just going to have to take the damage from the liquor. Alright, let's heal up. So then, let's get a big heal shield as well. There we go, we'll use this. So my goal is to use the... Actually, I don't know, I think I just changed my goal already. I'm not sure whether I should use the knife on the first plant guys or the next ones. Let's just run past Mr. X. Because if we use it on the first lot, Mr. X will still be close chasing us. But the second lot, we could use it to get out of a lot of zombies. Stop double teaming me, get out. Jerk zombies. Well, everybody's chew toy today.
What the hell, Hunk? You're late for extraction. Heads up. The guys at the top just ordered a full cleanup on Raccoon City. So
Oh, we didn't have to wait for the loading.
kiss your ass goodbye.
Right, I'm going to have another heal. Right, we're going to try and knock down the two plant guys up here. Get off me. Right, so we're going to try and knock these two down, if possible. Now let's just try and run past while we're being punched by the slips. No, that didn't work. Right, so I think I'm going to be screwed then, because I don't think I can get through the last pack without a knife. Because my aim is already terrible in the game, even without the frame rate making it even harder to accurately hit those nodules. So I don't know if I'll be able to hit all the nodules on those plant guys to run past or not. Because if we hit one of the nodules, then we can run past that specific plant guy, but the problem is there's two plant guys. Now let's get our other handgun filled up. Just take the... I'm just going to take the bike here. That was a little bit close. We almost got wrapped. That would have definitely been the end of it. No! Damn zombies! I didn't have time to heal. Oh, wait, we can still go into the menu. Excellent. I thought I was dead then. Alright, one last chance to heal up. So yeah, the problem here is I just do not have any way to get past these last plant guys because I don't have another knife. And since my aim is so bad, I think I'm just dead here. So I don't think we can do this, sadly. I'll still give it a try. If you can try and get bit by a normal zombie. Let's try and get bit by a normal zombie. And then let's try and use this hit stun. Try and get past the plants. Right, come on, we gotta be quick. We might just do this. Right, let's do one more heal and then let's run for it. We might just make it. We did! We actually made it. Right, now we just gotta get past these zombies. Oh no, we might die to the zombies right at the end. That would be the worst way to go. No, I think we made it. We made it. Come on, limp away from Mr. X before he gets us. We actually made it. And that's how you very badly beat that game mode. I call it a job well done.
I wanted to meet the Grim Reaper.
You managed to meet him somehow. That was incredible. We only got through that because we used the stun duration from the zombie who was up to get past. Can't get enough. And some normal herbs are resting on top of our piece of tofu. Yeah, the only way I got past them was purely because of the invincibility frames we had. Otherwise, I was dead. So I'm going to call it skillful use of invincibility frames, or skillful use of game mechanics. There we go. Right, so next up, we have to do the ghost survivors. So we'll be back for those.